You're about to meet a pregnant mom who's engaging in activities that her doctor can't be thrilled about. I mean, it's not like she's wrestling alligators. Oh, wait, that's exactly what she's doing. One of many now pushing the limits with potentially dangerous animals. But is it even more dangerous and unfair to the gators? Here's ABC's Gloria Rivera.
Martha Rivera calls herself a minivan mom with a twist.
So soccer mom by day, alligator wrestler by night? Yep.
That twist, something a lot of people are paying to see.
If she messes up, her face will come off.
Martha is an alligator wrestler, performing even at 7 months pregnant.
I love it. Like, you can't get me off of them. Like, whenever, apparently today will probably be one of my last shows just because, you know, I'm doing 6 weeks.
Before baby arrives, Martha has invited us to watch as she attempts a new stunt for the first time. The shock value of seeing an expectant mother wrestling alligators only adds to the draw. Gator mania today going far beyond the Sunshine State. Shows from swamp people
You got a male coming.
oh my God! to gator boys.
That head can slam shut any minute. It only takes 25 pounds of pressure to break your neck. So if that gator gets a hold of you and decides to start shaking, your neck's gonna snap like that.
Are giving alligators their day in the sun. But with gator shows seemingly advertised off every exit on the highway, tourists want to see something more exciting than a gator in a cage.
Which makes me have to ask, are you the alligator whisperer?
Hey, some people have said it.
Yeah.
Chris Gillette travels the state showing off what he can do at various parks and is known for his fierce skills. Chris's secret of taming these animals is keeping his cool attitude and patience.
If I get bit doing that, it's because I'm doing it, not because he came and found me sleeping in my bed at night. It's because I went in there and I'm trying to interact with the animal, which is inherently dangerous.
Chris is so confident he gets in Zilla's cage. Yeah, Zilla.
This is a totally different scenario. You can feel the tension. Chris is calm, but that animal is completely tense.
One of his trade secrets is approaching the gator head on, because that's a gator's blind spot.
I gotta think the other soccer moms are asking you, is this safe?
It is safe. If you know what you're doing and you know the techniques that you need to use.
So you feel even pregnant, even 7 months pregnant, getting in that pool?
Yes.
Martha is a volunteer at Everglades Outpost, an animal sanctuary where she also performs for tips. Owner Bob Freer has been running this park for more than 20 years.
We started in 1988. We needed to make it a nonprofit organization.
Bob has seen the growing appetite for animal shows, which means pushing the limits.
You stretch it to the limit to make it more exciting. But that's the dangerous part, isn't it?
That is the dangerous part. I mean, putting your hand in their mouth, putting your head in their mouth.
The crowd loves it.
The crowd loves it, and especially if you're working for tips.
Just 4 years ago, even Bob pushed it too far, performing with Zilla, a gator he knew well, when the full force of its jaws locking on his shoulder for more than 3 minutes. Bob told us he was in excruciating pain, but he knew he had to keep calm. Finally, an assistant prying him free.
Is this safe?
If it is done correctly, it is safe.
Martha has no fears. Her new stunt, she'll kiss an alligator on the lips.
It's adrenaline. It's you're sitting there staring at this animal knowing that if you make a mistake, it's going to be your fault. Another part of it is educating the public.
Once nearly extinct alligator populations are thriving in Florida. Just last year, 8,000 were forcibly removed from personal property.
So your mission is to rescue these animals that are mistreated, abandoned, injured.
That's it.
Alligator parks like Everglades are also sanctuaries and say they rescue animals that people would otherwise kill. But animal activists say in an industry that is not heavily regulated, the conditions at some wildlife exhibits can be dangerous and sometimes cruel.
It's bullying, plain and simple. It's these people are restraining alligators, they're tying their mouths shut, and they're forcing them to engage in this unnatural behavior.
That's you! Across town at the soccer field, that unassuming mom has a big day ahead.
So you've got the minivan.
Yes.
You've got the soccer practice, the homework. Yeah, all that.
Parent-teacher conferences.
Along with her husband, Jeffrey, they volunteer a few days a week at Bob's Everglades outpost. Her son thinks it's cool, but her mom?
Your mom knows you're pregnant and she knows that you wrestle.
She just doesn't know the two have combined.
She doesn't know that you're still wrestling alligators and you're pregnant.
No.
In just a few hours, she'll be performing her final alligator show before maternity leave.
How are the alligators looking today?
Well, the pit looks great. These alligators are wild, but they know that we use them.
There's a lot of alligators in Florida. Florida is the only place in the world that has both alligators and crocodiles native
It's
to
the
it.
off-season, but a small crowd gathers to watch her extreme stunts. The potential dangers are ever present on Martha's mind.
I have to go in with Bob, or Jeff, or Quint, or Tim. If it's not one of those four, I won't go in here. Because I need to know that they're going to do whatever it takes, if I get bitten, to make sure that I'm as safe as possible.
This alligator's name is Casper. Actually, Casper had a white tip to him from a vitamin deficiency when he was brought into us. Our alligators here are rescued, brought into the wild.
That's amazing.
She gets into the water and comes face to face with the wild animal.
She's pregnant and she's gonna get there swimming with them. That's crazy.
Finally, Martha, for the very first time, goes in even closer for what's called a full frontal, and she seals it with a kiss. A success. Tourists happy.
It was amazing.
And one expectant mom riding an adrenaline high.
It's so much fun. Who wouldn't? I mean, I guess who wouldn't want to is a wrong question. Right. There's plenty of people who would not want to.
For Nightline, I'm Gloria Rivera in Homestead, Florida.